So here we are again. It's In Bed with Kirsty time.
Bow chicka wow. Bow chicka wow.
First question, come on Adam. Send them away.
This question is from Donna Miller 6472. What made you decide to go into nails?
Oh right, okay. I kind of fell into nails really. I left school, went and did photography and art and media studies. I did enjoy that, and I should have stuck at it, I think. Well, I did, but I didn't. I didn't stick at it because I met a boy, and my time was consumed with this boy, so left college. Then my mum said, I think you need to go get a job, else I'm going to kick you out. So she was just giving me a bit of a kick up my backside. So yeah, I went and basically did a YTS, which is a youth training scheme back in the day.
That's a long time ago. They haven't been around for years.
Yeah, I know.
All
right now. So yeah, I did a YTS in beauty therapy and nails. So I worked at a salon 4 days a week, 1 day a week, went to beauty college, and that's what I did. And do you know what? That's all I've done since. Never looked back. So I was kind of forced into it, but I'm glad that my mum did that, because God knows what I would have been doing. But I've always been very artistic. I've always loved art, and I kind of really enjoyed doing nails, and there was no nail art around in them days. You just sculpted a nail out of clear acrylic and put nail varnish on. And then slowly I started to play around with nails and did a bit of my own nail art, and then the times obviously changed and nail art started to come about, and here I am today doing nails. Crazy nail art. Next question, Ad.
I think two people have asked this one.
Yeah.
Romany.vbxx and Selena.paradiso. Oh, I love that name.
That's very nice, so sexy.
This goes back to the thing I said earlier on. How old are you, Kirsty?
Alright, okay. I am 37. I'm 37. I was born in 1978. What a fantastic year that must have been for my mother, especially my father. So yeah, I'm 37.
But you only look like about 36. 25.
I'd love to be 25 forever. Oh, can you imagine? If it was just you could be 25 forever. You'd have quite a bit of knowledge, wouldn't you? But you'd still be like really young and fit to go out and party and do loads of things. Yeah. So yeah, I'm 25.
This one is from Mary's Galaxy Nails. What is your favourite song ever?
Alright, okay. So, those of you that know me well should know that I am a massive Michael Jackson fan. I absolutely love Michael Jackson. I've done ever since I was born. So my favourite song is Man in the Mirror. And I've actually got some of the lyrics tattooed on me. I daren't show you though, because it's like around here. But yeah, I went to I'll tell you a little story about that. I went to America. I went to LA. When Michael Jackson passed away, I went out to LA to be there with lots of other loving Michael Jackson fans, and just by accident went into a tattoo shop to have a Michael Jackson tattoo done that I have got on the back of my neck. I can show you that one. Shall I turn around and show you?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an M and a J, and that's from the Dangerous album, that logo is. So I walked into this tattoo parlour, studio, whatever you want to call them, on Hollywood Boulevard, and was like, oh, I want this tattoo. I've come here because Michael's passed away and I've come to, you know, a bit of closure and all that. And the guy was called David, and he did my tattoo. And as he was doing my tattoo, he said he'd had the dancers from the This Is It tour go into him, and they all had the same tattoo. They had a crown. It was an MJ with like a crown hanging off. So I actually ended up having a tattoo done by the person that did the tattoos for Michael Jackson's dancers. So I thought that was really cool. So every time that I go to LA, I go to David and I get a tattoo done. And he's done me other ones, me ones that have got me lyrics and things. So yeah, I can't remember what was the original question. I've really gone off there, haven't I? Favourite song? Yeah, song, Man in the Mirror. Man in the Mirror is my favourite song. Cool. Next question.
Next question. I don't know how to say this name. Anskabaa. ANSKVAA.
Yeah.
She says, hi Kirsty, why do nails lift and get air underneath, and how can I prevent it?
Okay, so you could be talking about acrylic or gel, I'm not sure, but it's all in the prep. If you do not remove the non-living tissue from that nail plate, it will lift. If the product is too thick in this cuticle area, it will lift. So everything needs to be really neat and done really well. What I would suggest that you do is, we've got a video on prepping the nail, and just watch one of our videos where I maybe sculpt a nail, so where I'm just sculpting, doesn't matter what shape it is or anything like that, because there's lots of different shapes. Maybe just look at the almond shape where I've sculpted it, or even tip and overlay, and you can see how neat I get it around the cuticle. But definitely the prep is so important. The nail needs to be dehydrated, the product needs to be nice and thin at the cuticle. If there's a step or a ridge at the back, it will pop off. The reason for that is because the product doesn't flex as much as your natural nail. So as your natural nail flexes, the product stays stiff. So subsequently, this moves here, and then it starts to pop, it pops off and creates that air pocket. And you don't want that, you don't want lifting or air pockets or anything like that, because it's a breeding ground for bacteria, and we know what that can lead to. Not very nice. So keep it all nice and clean, but have a look at the prep video and I'm sure that'll help you.
The last question for this one is live_Barty or Barley? Barty. Barty, sorry. What is your favourite set of nails that you've ever done?
Oh my god. I've done so many nails that I really like.
Okay, should we narrow it down to 3 then?
Yeah, we'll narrow it down. I did a set of nails for the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, which is an amazing art gallery. They did an exhibition, not an exhibition, an installation now? What's it called? An installation? I know I did the installation for them, didn't I? So what's it called? It's called a...
Exhibition?
Exhibition, yeah, okay. I'm so rubbish with words. So they did an exhibition called The Power of Making. Everything in this exhibition was handmade. So they asked me to create a set of nails to be installed into this exhibition. And the theme that I went with was like goblins and fairies. It took me at least 100 hours to create, and I was really happy with that work. Also, one of the set of nails that I absolutely love is, I did Day of the Dead, which was kind of inspired by some parts of my tattoo, like you can see here that I've got a skull and then a harlequin. Is that called a harlequin mask? No, it's not. It's like a masquerade mask. It got that, and then I've got a Day of the Dead girl and things like that. And it was sort of inspired by my tattoos, and it was inspired by a tattoo artist called Darren Wright, who does this kind of style. So it was all hand painted and 3D work. It was for a competition at the Nail Olympics, and I absolutely loved it. So I will pop a picture of that up as well. I really like that, and I've got that in a case, and I do look at that and think, yeah, that's pretty good, because I'm not always completely happy with everything I do. I'm quite critical of my own work, and I think I did another set of nails for Nail Pro magazine in America for their December issue. What was it? A couple of years ago now, I bet. Most of it was done in gel, hard gel, and it got a whole heap of stones on it, and it was inspired by some jewellery that I'd seen, and we basically replicated the jewellery on the nails. I hope you all enjoyed our little video in bed with Kirsty today. We're going to be doing loads more of these questions just so I can lozzick in bed, I think, just so I can chill. So you can ask me loads of questions, you can comment with more questions, and what I want you to do is give us a thumbs up on this video, like and share us on Instagram and Facebook. But before we go, we're gonna do a giveaway! God, this bed is so creaky. We're gonna do a giveaway of a nail art kit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna personally pick out some bits and bobs, so like some glitters, some cracked mylar. I'm going to put a little kit together just for you. You can't buy this kit anywhere. You can only win it. What I want you to do...
You can buy it all off Nail though.
Oh, well, you can buy the bits and bobs, all the different things from Nail, but this kit that I'm putting together is personally picked by me. Okay, so what I need you to do, I want you to like and share this video on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can, and I want you to put the hashtag in bed with Kirsty, and then what we'll do is we'll randomly pick a winner like that. Have I got to do it blind with a mouse and just go like that on the computer and pick somebody? Is that how we're going to do it?
I thought you were about a real mouse. I was thinking, what are you going to do with the
mouse? Oh, well, you can't do it with a real mouse because that'd just be cruel, wouldn't it? Them what are them people that protect animals called? Peter. Them Peter people would be after us, won't they? Yeah, so I'll just use an electric mouse, you know, like a computer mouse, and pick a random winner, and we'll contact you. So don't forget, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you all next time.